Hello, welcome to this Lead Forensics Focus, elevating your marketing and sales success, providing expert insight and leading advice into B2B marketing and sales. In this video, I'm going to cover off how you can build the ultimate sales pitch. It's time to throw away that old script and discover a new way to achieve sales success. We'll start today with a hard fact revealed. In a recent study by the University of Florida, it was revealed that the top 20% of salespeople currently close 80% of the sales. Now, this is commonly known as Pareto's Law, which is basically the principle that 80% of all wealth is held by 20% of the population. It's exactly the same in sales. Now, this means that in an average team of about 10 salespeople and they close 50 deals, 2 of them will have secured 20 deals each, and the other 8 will have just closed 1 or 2. It's simply staggering. And the first thing I'd be asking is, what has that 20% done that is so effective? Simple. They've switched up their sales pitch. We're not talking a first cold call here, but when you have the opportunity for a meeting or demo of your product. Now, the first and most important thing you need to do is put the prospect first. Too many pitches are product orientated and not enough prospect orientated. Sales are being lost all over the place because 82% of salespeople are not aligned with the needs of their potential buyer. It's a shame really, but it's actually easier than you might think. Now, you need to take time to do a little bit of research before you make that call. Understanding the prospect's industry, business size, market, and obviously better identify what they might need from your business. Fail to plan, and obviously you plan to fail. Now, this research will just take about 10 minutes and has a powerful effect because 69% of buyers only deem a sales call positive if their specific needs were considered and discussed. Don't make the mistake of ignoring the easiest step you can take to creating the ultimate pitch: offering prospects an exciting and relevant conversation. Second thing you could do is about building trust quickly. People listen to who they like, but they buy from who they trust, and the best pitch strikes a harmonious balance between professional and personal. Now, not all B2B decision makers want you to identify them on a deep level, but when pitching your product, it's easy to forget that you're speaking to a person, not a company. You'll need to win them over as an individual as well as a business decision maker. And by finding a common interest that grabs the prospect's attention because they're equally invested and passionate about it is key. The common interest gets the prospect talking in their comfort zone, boosts your credibility and helps you better position a successful pitch. Now, you can identify key interests of the prospect by using things like LinkedIn to do some research, whether that's personal, professional interests, or engaging prospects with relevant business and industry news. Another area you might want to look at is asking open-ended questions, like TED. Tell, explain, describe. Listen carefully to their answers for small but significant details that you might be able to use. The common interest can be anything. It could be something professional, like a pain point they're currently looking to solve, or a political development affecting that business. Or it could be something more personal, like a hobby that you both share or a company that you've both worked for in the past. Third area, solve their problem. Early in the first call, ask your prospect to describe the current business problem they're looking to solve. Remember, the reason they should buy your product is because it can solve this problem. Now, 61% of buyers want to receive relevant information about how you can solve their specific business problem, instead of discussing the blanket benefits and capability of your product like an older scripted pitch. Tailor the conversation to prove how your product solves their exact problem. Whenever you feel that conversation stagnating or becoming distracted, return to their problem and ask about the future implications it could have of it, were it to be unsolved. Keep the conversation focused on how your product can benefit the prospect's business by solving their problem, preventing future pain points. The fourth area you can look at is asking for their business. The ultimate reason you're making a pitch is to make a sale. And currently 85% of sales phone calls don't even ask the possibility of a sale. It's easy to worry about that mentioning a future transaction will put the prospect off, but a pitch works both ways. They know why you're on the phone. Now, once you've understood their business problem and outline your solution, simply ask if it's something that they would be interested in, or if they're happy to move forward with it. Prospects expect you to ask this question, and their answer will help you ask further questions about budget, urgency, and capacity. Having that courage to ask about the sale is a huge part of achieving success. Fifth area to look at, follow up every time. No matter how good your initial pitch is, if you aren't persistent in following up, you will not secure those big sale wins. 70% of salespeople only send one follow-up email and then give up on that opportunity. You'll never achieve success this way. In fact, it can take as many as 5 to 7 touch points to get to a sale. Decision makers are busy people. You need an enthusiastic follow-up approach to catch them at the right time and keep your brand in front of their mind. Fuel your email communications with engaging content and use LinkedIn to spark regular connections. The importance of regular follow-up communication cannot be underestimated. And above all else, never put the phone down without having secured your next touch point with your prospect. I hope you enjoyed this video. You're now ready to create the ultimate pitch and secure sales success. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below and a member of our team will get back to you. Please give this video a thumbs up, comment below and share, and of course don't forget to follow us on all social platforms at Lead Forensics. Follow the links below. See you next time.